Hello, guys, and welcome back to episode 23 of Rebuilding the Bridge. I am Jake, and today we've got the January transfer window roundup plus a game against Aston Villa. I think I'm going to do it like that because it wasn't the biggest of windows, so we're going to merge them together and hopefully keep it quite short this one. We'll do key highlights in the game to speed it up a bit faster. Before we get into transfers, let's just show you what we've done since we last showed a video, which was, I believe, the Everton game just before January, should I say. So we did beat Everton. Then we beat Southampton 2-0 in the FA Cup. We beat Arsenal 2-1 in the Carabao Cup semi-final first leg, and then 4-0 in the away leg. Gravenberch getting 3 goals across both legs, and that means we were into the final now, which is going to be against Wolves in February. That will probably be the next game that I show. We lost to Man City in the league 1-0. That was a disappointing result. It was a stunning goal from Dele Alli, and that was it. We didn't have a chance. They didn't have a chance. It was just that one highlight throughout the whole game. Very boring, but Man City came to us and they did the job that they wanted to do. We beat Arsenal away in the league, West Ham at home 5-1, so you can see we're doing very good in the derbies. We beat Burnley 2-0 away in the FA Cup and Forest 1-0 in the Premier League, so we've done pretty well, I'd say. Very well, actually. The Man City one is the only blip, but is Man City, they're probably one of the 2 teams that we'd be expecting to lose against, them and Liverpool. And in terms of the league, that now means that with a game in hand, we are 9 points off Liverpool, but really we should be beating Villa, which will put us, hold on, do the maths, Jake, 6 points, 6 points, God, I need to do some more maths lessons, and 6 points behind Liverpool and 1 point ahead of Man City, so we'll be in a good position. I mean, Liverpool aren't really slipping up, but neither are we, so we just need to keep on Liverpool's tails. It's all we can do. The board want me to qualify for the Champions League, so we're reaching that at the minute, and their other big thing was winning silverware, which I'm hoping we can do through the Carabao Cup, which we are in the final against Wolves. We'd be expecting to win that. Now, into the transfers. Let's rush through it as quick as we can. Probably the biggest bit of news is an outgoing, and not even an outgoing yet. Andreas Christensen has been a bit annoyed with his first team football lately, to the point where he just stopped signing contracts going into this year. I've tried to sign a contract with him 3 or 4 times, and each time he just doesn't even want to start negotiations. I put him in the first team for a while, and just as we got into January, he was finally happy to sign a new deal. We got it sent through. I thought it was all good. And before I knew it, he decided that he wanted to go to PSG on a free instead. So we're losing Andreas Christensen at the end of the season, which is gutting because he's probably worth a lot of money. I mean, his value says 12 million. That's because his contract's up. I guarantee you he's worth 50, 60, 70 million. And he was a very good centre-back, maybe even a first-team centre-back, but we always used him as a backup because Tomori and Upamecano have more potential and I think are currently better too. But yeah, we are losing Christensen on a free, which is very disappointing. And we will be looking at a new centre-back next year, unless one of the centre-backs we've got on loan, like Bekir Omaragic or Leonidas Sturgiu, maybe even Ethan Ampadu, if he performs well again over the course of the next 6 months, then maybe they'll be able to take that place, but we'll see. It's up in the air a bit now. And the other player that I was looking to bring in, I'll show you my shortlist, actually. Let's have a look. Here we go. The 2 players I've had, 3 players. Milinkovic-Savic, I'm thinking of maybe going for in the summer to rival Mason Mount in the box-to-box midfielder role, but we'll see how that goes. They do want a lot of money for him. Tony Ryan, we have identified as a great right-back, but we don't really need a right-back, so I didn't go for him. He was, I think, Nottingham Forest wants 70 million for him. You can see he's 2.5 stars, but potential to be 4.5 star, minimum 5 stars, so should be an amazing player. It's just whether it will be for us. And I'm still looking at Alphonso Davies as a left-back option, but we'll see. These are all very much up in the air, and I imagine by summer I'll have a completely different plan. But in terms of the players we did bring in, Russo I showed before in the summer window. He finally did come in, and we sent him out to Rapid Vienna. Vienna? Yeah, it says Wien, but I think that's Vienna. It's the Austrian, yeah, so it must be Vienna. It's the Austrian league. So hopefully he has a good time there. We brought in this striker, Marcus Leonardo from Santos, which means we do have way too many strikers now, but I could not turn it down. He's got great stats already. He's only 18. He's like a little small striker that we don't really have in the team. He reminds me a bit of Gabriel Jesus, really. And I mean, yeah, he's already valued at 22 million, so we'd be making a profit on him anyway. But he's looked very good so far. He scored twice, I think, in 2 games. Doing really well. Really happy with him. He is now our 3rd striker because, if I show you quick, the other major outgoing was Timo Werner on loan to Wolves. He wasn't getting played here, and he is the one that wants the most football. out of our strikers other than Haaland, who is our starting striker. So Werner went on loan to Wolves. If he does well there, I might consider selling him, I don't know. And then the other player we bought was this guy, Nelson Medina, who was only like 2.5 million. It was just a player for our under 18s, under 23s that one day we can sell for a profit. Although he does look pretty good, to be fair. We'll see what happens with him. But for 2.5 million, his release clause, I couldn't really turn it down. So now we'll go into the Aston Villa match. Here is the team to play Villa. It is our standard team, other than Upamecano is out and Gravenberch is on the bench. Gravenberch has been pretty good recently, but he starts on the bench. So it's Haaland, Sancho, Havertz, Hudson-Odoi, Kovacic, Mount, Emerson, Ampadu, Tomori, James, and Arrizabalaga. That is the team to go into this match against Villa. We're matching them up in formation. Hopefully we can get the win, and let's get straight into it. Okay, and we are off here now with Emerson on the left side. He finds Sancho. We've got an early chance, but it seems like Aston Villa have stole it back. Are they going to counter-attack on us now? Douglas Luiz in the midfield. Coleman, Grealish. They're playing it around nicely, Villa. They're not a bad team at all, but Sancho does really well to win it back there. Sancho scored a stunning goal in one of the last few games. He was brilliant in that game. As we go close with Haaland, and yeah, like I say, Sancho is picking it up a bit now recently. He's kind of doing what we've always wanted him to do, so fair play to him. And as we take this free kick with Reece James, it's saved. Can Haaland follow it in? It's cleared away. Can we have another chance with Sancho? He goes back to Mount. I feel like that's going to be another highlight. Yep, there we go. If you are enjoying this video, feel free to hit the like button, comment if you want to get involved down below, and subscribe if you want to see more content like this. And if you really would like to, hit that notification bell to be notified when I upload. It really does help anything you do, even if you just watch the video, if you like it, if you anything is really nice for me to see. So thank you for everyone who has been showing support so far. It really does mean a lot. And after 30 minutes here, we're the dominant team. We just need to get that goal, and maybe this will be it. Mount with the corner. It comes in. It's headed away only as far as Hudson-Odoi. Callum Hudson-Odoi, he scores. It's his 6th goal of the season. He's been really good for us recently, Hudson-Odoi. It is why he's displaced Pulisic on the right side. Pulisic had an injury, and then Hudson-Odoi stepped in, and he's just really kept that place. We can see it now. The ball comes out to him. He takes it past his man, and then finds the opposite corner of the net. It's a great goal from Hudson, and we'll be going into half-time, probably hoping just to hold on to this lead for now. But there is going to be one more highlight. Hudson-Odoi on the right again. He's instrumental so far. He crosses it in, and Havertz ends up getting a shot after a few deflections here or there, and it just goes just wide. Havertz still looking for his first goal for us. He's been great in terms of assists and just general like in-game play, passing chances, and getting back to help out the defence. He just hasn't really scored, and I mean, it's not a major issue. We do have other goal scorers, but we would like to add it to his game for how much we paid for him and for how good he can be. But he is still like 22, 23, and I'm sure he'll be great coming up in the future seasons and stuff. So I'll just say well done to the boys there. 1-0. We've barely even let Aston Villa have a chance. If we can get a second goal to kill it off, that would be nice. But, you know, we'll see how that goes. We had that in the last game against, was it Sheffield? Or, no, Nottingham Forest it was. We beat them 1-0 against 10 men. They literally didn't have a shot all game. But we only won 1-0 despite having God knows how many chances because we just can't finish at the minute. And we're going to have to sub off Emerson here for Ian Matson because he has picked up a little injury. Hopefully it's not too bad. And we will just demand more from the players, see if we can get a second goal. Get Haaland off for Xerxes. And now with 20 minutes to go, is there anyone else that's not performing very well? We've got Gravenberch on for the sake of having Gravenberch on. Switch them round. Turn Havertz to a supporting deep line playmaker and bring on Gravenberch in the attacking position. 15 minutes to go. Come on, can we get a second goal? Let's say show some passion. Just get 10 more minutes of passion out of the boys before the match finishes up. 7 minutes to go. I mean, this has been a very dull game, but we're looking like we're going to get the job done, which is good to see. Only letting Villa have one chance. We just, having 18 shots and 6 on target, you'd expect us to win more than just 1-0. But at the end of the day, fair enough, we'll take it. Well done, good win. Let's just move on and take the 1-0 win. I think this has been quite a short video, but hopefully you've enjoyed anyway. We've rounded up the January transfers. We've rounded up our form so far, how the season's gone, where we are in the league. Obviously, we've just beat Villa there too, which means, as you can see there, I mean, it was on the right side. I don't know why I clicked here. But you can see 6 points behind Liverpool, as my great maths predicted. So we'll go into the next game. I think I said I'd bring it back for the Carabao Cup final. So I've got a few games in between them. A friendly, a game against Wolves in the Premier League, our first knockout round against Benfica. We'd be expecting to win all of these games, really. So hopefully we can. But yeah, I hope you have enjoyed, guys. And if you have, like I say, feel free to do all them things, like, comment, subscribe, really helps anything you do. But more importantly, I hope you've just enjoyed watching this video, and I hope you come back to watch more. So thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Goodbye.